Okay, we're back. I don't know what's going on with my equipment or whatnot. Counter Strike, Senzo, Sensu. That's it. That's what you want over here. That's what over here. That's not so easy to do there, is it? Everything's okay now. Hello, buddy. I don't know what's going on. Shit. But it sucks.
Old Mage Guy is now live. Streaming Just Chatting. Midday Chill.
What the fuck? Windows, you got another fucking update. I just updated my drivers. I just did your fucking update. What the fuck is going on? You know you're up to date. Why are we having so much fucking trouble? Right. Oh, man, thanks. RuneScape. Brain was not working properly for that. It should have been. Control Army. Rocket League. This thing Rocket League. Yeah. Bam Sphere. He's playing Rocket League. It's Apocalypse, Codex, Marvel's on Stream, Magic. I'm going to make it Taquito soon. But we'll share much something I got in the oven. In there, which is called Old. Not going to mind by that. Well, shit, now Jackson is gone. I don't know what I'm going to do. I've already got Pal World closed down. I would have to change that and turn it up. And my cigarette is burnt. So I appear to have cleared the clock from this thing. It's almost done. Lasted well. Because that's mixed with cigarette smoke, I don't hold it too long. Especially considering that's going to create crossfade. Good music group can be an issue in real life. Hence why I'm taking only one and not multiple. And if someone's watching, they're probably over there laughing. Going, watching or listening, I should say. And I don't mean that as negative by any means. Omen's a good friend of mine. Just like science. I wouldn't trade those two for the fucking world. And I don't care who hears it. They are some of my best fucking friends. And anyone who wants to get sideways with them is going to deal with me. I mean that. I ain't going to play with that one. You come after my friends, you're going to deal with me. As long as I can help it. The people that I care about, I take a lot of time and effort into getting to know them. And who they are, how they are as a person. So I don't take kindly to when somebody starts getting aggressive. Because if I call them my friend, there ain't no reason to get aggressive with them. Either you're lacking proper communication usage or proper communication skills. And even that, we had broken communication and still fucking figure shit out. Without getting into giant ass fucking yelling fights or verbal altercations or physical altercations. None of that shit had to happen. And it was all due to being fucking honest. And I love it. Even if we weren't fucking same kind of fucking person. The honesty was there. The being real was there. And that's a big thing. That fucking matters. No matter how much this fake it till you make it thing. Someone who's real with you, that's something to value. It really is. Someone who's real with you ain't gonna play games. Ain't gonna try to pull one on. They real. That's kind of the thing there. And it's cool. It really is. It's fucking nice. even if we are just too different, be in the same space for an extended period of time. I ain't got nothing bad to say about my mods. Not a goddamn thing. We're just a little bit different. That's all. And Silas put that one right. We're just a little too different to be able to cohabitate the same space. And that makes sense. It really does. There's been several people who have been able to cohabitate the same space without too much issue. And difference really does kind of point out why it would work. It kind of leads into all the same shit that I've heard in the past, where you can't just randomly choose a roommate. You really got to know the person, whether or not you can be able to live with them. Okay. And you know, that really is a thing. That's some real shit, real talk. And I ain't gonna pull no two ways about that one. We all got lives. We all got our own shit. We ain't gonna fucking mesh perfectly. Hell, some of us ain't even gonna mesh really good. Some of us are just gonna mesh on a loose term. And you know what? That's human nature. That's okay. That's
Hey,
chill.
dude.
Hello. Who do we have? Kink. Welcome, welcome. If you'd like me to refer to you as a different,
Thank you for following Kinky Cav Smiley Face.
thank you for follow. If you'd like a different reference to you, let me know. I am very happy to change the way I refer to you. Not because I've got a problem with kink or kinky. Shit, I ain't got no problem with that. No problem at all. But if
How are
you got,
you doing?
not bad. I'm all crossfaded at the moment. Freaking having my YouTube viewers that needed somebody to just.
You can call me anything Tears of Joy.
You can call me anything but late for dinner, and there was one other. Don't have it off the top of my head. Welcome, welcome. This is my channel. A lot of honesty, a lot of chill. Try to stay away from a lot of the aggression and anger. But I got a fair amount of issues, so good reason to stay away from it. How's your day going?
Tears of Joy, you seem pretty chill.
I try to be. I really do. Life is fucked up enough.
My day's going good, thanks for asking.
Glad. I am. Yeah, I'm right. I'm going to ask you. I'm not like most streamers. It's not all about me. It's about you guys. You guys make just as much of this community as I do. I can't fucking scoff at it. I mean, you found a chill place. There's no two ways around that. And unless you got some extremist, racist, or sexist view, you're welcome. I mean, even if you do some sexist or dark humor jokes, that's welcome here. As long as you keep the jokes. This is a place meant to be able to relax and chill. There's too much fucking stress in the world. Too much judgment. Welcome. I'd say we've got cookies, but we don't have cookies. I'm still working on merch.
This is what we need.
I mean, I know, but not everybody realizes. That's just it. I'm not smug about it. I don't care to be. It doesn't do any good. I would rather just have a spot where everybody can chill without judgment. Doesn't matter, gay, bi, straight, trans, non-binary. Doesn't matter. We all need a place to be able to relax and feel not judged for who we are.
YouTube. Office help. Jokes aplenty, my friend. How are you?
Jokes aplenty for sure. I'm not doing too bad. How are you doing, officer? Oh, Terry. Yeah, this is definitely a place to come and hang out and relax. Welcome, King. Shoulder's still a little sore from earlier. Kind of pissed me off a little bit earlier. Yeah.
Thank you for the warm welcome. I dropped a follow and I'll pop back in later. You seem awesome.
Thank you, and I appreciate you for it. Very much so. Until then, take it easy, my friend.
YouTube. Office help. Good. Pleased to see you smile.
Hey, didn't get to go to the beach today with the pup, but shit ain't too bad. Got a couple of beers, which me. But I got good friends. You included. That's a pretty good reason to have a smile on my face. Just gonna be real. Thank you for being you. I do think I need to turn the light back on, right? Yeah. We're starting to lose that little bit of daylight. It hits just perfectly. I hate this light. I don't have it in a good place. Ooh! I have the screwdriver now. I can put it in a good place. Yay! So, by certain time tomorrow, we expect the light to be in a better position. Pardon me. Yeah, Terry, just for you. Jackson's not having the best day, and I'm having a drink with him, kind of trying to comfort. Last little bit, he's not exactly been chit-chatting. So I'm a little concerned. From a friend's point of view, if nothing else, from a psychological point of view, his well-being matters. Fuck it. Louder. Much better. Okay.
YouTube. Office help. So tell me, is poop still running downhill or do you need to change the rules of physics?
I do not need to change the laws of physics. I just need to fix a little bit of piping still. I have been utilizing my... I'll own it. I've been using my bathroom sink as a urinal. Horrible as it is. But that seems to all be working properly, and I don't have to worry about it leaking in a place it shouldn't be. Otherwise, I've been going down to the camp bathroom for numero dos. I've honestly preferred that anyhow. Not gonna lie. I don't know if that's kind of a me thing or whatnot, but kind of preferred that from the start. Only kind of done the in-trailer numero dos as a last resort / trying to keep somebody else from spite pottying inside the trailer. As of today, he's been a really good boy about it. He really has, and I'm glad. He let me go out and do my first bathroom break of the day. Came back, he was still chilling. Freaking thought I had to do my second bathroom break, took him out. Found out my end was only gas. He went potty, he was good. He still hasn't pooped yet, but he's just chilling. He's sleeping right now. Really, right there. I can bump him with my foot. I can pet him with my foot. Pet, 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 pet. Into the music down, Smidge. Like I said, just a smidge. Otherwise, just kind of been doing. I figure if the pipes are the way I thought they were, I might as well just utilize for the train or, well, a urinal. And let it do its due. It seems to be a little back's funky. When that pipe disconnected, I could see light. And that was going through the smaller of the two pipes. And, yeah, that's confusing shit down there at the moment. I still have not gotten down there. I've been making do. And so far, all I've seen is water pool up. I have been going out there and doing multiple checks because, yeah, I give a shit about the environment. No offense to anybody with that comment. Biohazards are biohazards for a reason. No, it's been water out there, and I'm rather content with that. I've been intentionally only running water through the kitchen sink, and it's the only water that's coming out. Any of the urine seems to be going the proper course, which seems to be a little odd. Like I said, I think they might have plumbed it wrong when they were doing the work on it they were doing. Which means I'm not just going to need a plumber or electrician for this thing, but a plumber as well. I know an electrician. Sorry, said he'd be willing to do the job too. And honestly, at this point, I'm wondering how much he wants for it. Because I'm running off of one breaker. There's 4 to 5 breakers for this trailer.
YouTube offers help, and where is it going to?
It definitely appears to actually be going out the proper septic disposal tube and pipe. Like I said, I have been checking it. Kind of why I quit doing anything fecal waste related here. in the trailer.
YouTube, office help, BS. You can figure this out on your own.
I'm not saying I can't. I'm not saying that by any means. Shit. I've helped my uncle plumb a few rental houses. I think I can figure this out. Whether or not I'll have the equipment to fix it completely, I'm still entirely unsure. Why? I'd be lying if I said I wasn't willing to try. Situations like this tend to show me what I'm actually willing, or not willing, but capable of doing. No matter how much it might be intimidating. The worst part of it is the intimidating part is the small space, not the fecal matter, not the nasty shit, figuratively and literally speaking.
YouTube, office help, Dom.
I'm just going to be 100% on what's...
YouTube, office help,
what's what?
DPM.
DPM? My friend, you're going to have to help me with this abbreviation. I am 100% drawing a blank on this. DPM. Per minute? And what's D? Done per minute? Don't procrastinate, moron?
YouTube, office help, Don T become complacent.
Ah, gotcha. Don't become complacent. Trust me, I'm at the point, I'm at the entire point in time of, I need to do this as soon as I fucking can. And trust me, it's not a point of complacent. Current situation is a point of making do. Which is to be completely understood as different from complacent. Complacent would be to be somewhat content with the way it is. I have ideas. I'm not going to be content with not having my own
YouTube,
toilet.
offers help to many big boy pops this afternoon.
No. A couple too quickly, just for sake of a friend who needed a little bit of company for doing so. Still checking on him, making sure he's alright. No, it's more of a matter of volume to speed versus straight volume. Ends it now? %, almost 2 pints in about an hour and a half. With a few weight drags along the way. To say that I'm doing this good is actually a little bit of a surprise.
YouTube, offers help on my part, not you.
Oh! I thought you were referring to me. You're doing fine, dude. For real. I mean, as far as what I can see, a typo? One typo? One? Dude, you're doing good. Don't even beat yourself up over that. For fucking real. I mean, I don't care what your age is. You beating yourself up over one typo when you've been drinking, I kick you in the butt for that. Keyword, kick you in the butt, not kick your ass. Big difference. I'll be surprised if you don't know what the difference is. People nowadays, I can understand they don't know the difference, but... Big boy pops are adult beverage. My family's also called them adult sodas. The wording. Wordplay can be so much fun. It can also be such a nuisance. I see it more as amusing than nuisance. And music's a little too loud. Anyone to buy the move. Hi, boo. You're okay. You didn't do anything. You're all good. Shifty. Pardon me. Oh. I don't know why you're saying too many big boy pops for one typo. It's not like you totally buggering up everything you were saying. Just gonna be real on that one. Five of them. And it's 3:30? Not even. Fuck. Yo, you all got some negative feelings about your life. Come on in. Let's talk about it. Maybe I can help you see a little bit good shit. Maybe I can't. Maybe I can help guide you towards good shit. Maybe I can't. Maybe I can just provide a good time like you. And, you know, that seems to be worth it for a lot of people. It's kind of worth it for me. And there's too many places out there with judgment. Too many places of, oh, if you don't agree with me, blah, 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 blah. Man, unless you fucking disagree with me on shit that matters, I don't give a fuck. You could be for one fucking sports team over another. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. Ugh. Jackson, and now you're lurking, and I'm going to call you out at the moment because we've both been drinking together. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't call you out. Hope you're doing good, bud. Don't get rash. Life is still worth living. Life is worth it. But, I mean, for real. They wouldn't be the same without you. I'm not talking about the money shit. For real. Even if nobody else thinks the same way, I actually fuck do. Shit may be fucked. That's kind of why the whole Discord scenario was set up. You ain't gotta pay me for that shit, dude. For real. Friend to friend shit ain't something you gotta pay for. Yeah, I could use your money, but so fucking what? I'd rather make sure you're alright. Friend level and caring be here. Money be here. For real. I don't really give a shit about money. Yeah, it's a tool. It's useful. It gets me by. But that's about where it ends. For real. I'm not a greed case. As a matter of fact, I try to make it clear I'm not. Because that ain't the way it is for me. Money is not end all be all. That doesn't mean whether or not I'm going to be your friend. Doesn't mean whether or not I'm going to care about you. You can give a ton of money to my shit. If you're a piece of shit, I'm still not going to care about you. You could give nothing. Be a good person. I'm going to care like the fucking world. So that ain't how my shit goes. It's not money. I'm not a fool to the system like that. Am I a slave to it like everybody else? Fuck yeah. I can't escape it. Neither can anyone. No, I'm not some trust fund kid. I don't got money fucking sitting away. I could. Sure, I could sit there and reach out for a fucking writer and get my story published book and become famous and well known. Fuck that shit. Honestly, as far as that goes, I don't want to fuck with it. I don't want all the extra trying to convince a writer that it's worth doing. No. The opportunity is going to knock. It's not going to knock on what I'm doing, the way I'm doing it. And you know what? That's the opportunity I should take. That's why. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry about that. That's why I've been tempted to start up a fucking donation campaign for getting advertising out. And growing my channel. Because if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it right. I'm not going to do it by being sneaky or no bullshit like that. I'm not going to use fucking view bots to get my shit. I never have and never will. I don't do that. That's not me. If it's not natural, I don't fucking want it. If it's not someone who actually wants to be here, I don't want it. And I mean that to everybody. If you don't agree, you don't like being here, don't. I'm not going to be upset with you for it. But with my exhaustion or my other issues aside, if you like being here, fucking hang out. Chit chat. Talk with me. I'm not going to bite your head off. Unless you're the one viewer that sits there and quotes being a American Nazi, makes another account, come back in, and ends up just chilling afterwards. Yes, Stewie, I'm talking about you. I am well aware, Dewey, that you are using multiple accounts to still view and interact with my stream. If I had that big of an issue with the fact that you still wanted to try to learn and interact, those other accounts would have been banned. I'm just going to be real. But yes, Dewey, I've noticed. Maybe this isn't the best time to say it. Yeah, maybe you'll see it, maybe you won't. You don't. Oh well. What? Are you trying to tell me it's nap time? At this moment, I think Jackson might agree with you. I don't know. He ain't spoken up. Got me a little worried. I care about my homies. I really do. My homies make a difference, especially here. Don't let the young fool you. Primarily because I'm drinking a lot earlier than I typically would. The last that's chugged. Those who don't know me, I don't chug typically, but Jackson asked me to. Jackson needs someone to chug along with.
YouTube. Office help. I couldn't give a rat's ass if you cared or not, my friend. We've spared and chatted for quite some time.
That wasn't necessarily directed at you, Terry. That was a general statement. After people don't respond for so long, I kind of have to go on to a general audience chat. Nothing against you at all. I know you're, well, let me rephrase that. I have a half-ass understanding of your outlook and accept it as it is, even if I don't agree with it. As I'm pretty sure it is equally exchanged from what you've said as is. But that's kind of the whole point of the statement is it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if we agree. That's the point of this channel. That's the point of me being here. Give me one moment. I have to pay again. Wonderful timing.
YouTube, office help, ha. Please remember this. I am always right. Open mouth smile, open mouth smile.
I caught lots of that. There are many places I will not argue that. Other places, not so much. But thus is the nature of disagreement. And disagreement doesn't have to mean lack of friendship or lack of camaraderie. uh, Up here, you're probably seeing it, won't know it. I think it's about time to put the taquitos in.
YouTube, office help, and the reason for a good conversation from time to time.
I cannot argue that bit whatsoever. Nor do I feel like it. See, that's just it. Good conversation is a positive thing. As much as some people may think it's not. Good conversation can make all the difference in the world. And that's not even hyperbole. Not that it's your kick by any means, but check out the most recent interview with Vladimir Zelensky between Trump and
YouTube,
Vance.
office help, shame on them.
Something tells me you was already on it. Something tells me he was already thinking what I was thinking. I guess that's what happens. You get a couple of salt of the earth together, huh? No matter their level of intelligence. And that's not a stab. That's just a statement.
YouTube offers help. I think the world of you, my friend.
I've noticed. Do not be fooled. I have noticed. And I think quite a bit of you. Do not be fooled. Definitely when it comes to just intelligent conversation, you are one of the few that I look out for. I wish my tongue was not being such an ass right now and making it so difficult to speak. Damn alcohol anyhow. Okay. I'm drinking this early because of a viewer. Why are you drinking this
YouTube
early?
offers help. You can be a true boss.
Hey, I've never denied that one. Never denied that one. As a matter of fact, I come straight out. I can be the biggest asshole you'll ever meet, or I can be the chillest motherfucker. It kind of depends on you. Kind of. It's kind of a 50-50. But I think personally, I think that's what it's kind of supposed to be. Go from throat burn to nose burn.
YouTube offers help. We will never to agree on many.
No, but that's okay. Honestly, that's okay. And that's the same thing with politics. I don't have many problems with true Republicans. Honestly, I don't. I don't have problems with many Democrats when they're true Democrats. Get it to extremes, then we got problems. There's difference. There's several Republicans in office at the moment that I respect. And I ain't gonna be, fibbing about that. If you got the balls to speak out, you're gonna have some respect from me. Especially against the shit that's going on. You're gonna get a pretty good amount of respect if you're gonna speak out against it. Because it's a big deal. This ain't small beans. It's not child's play. It's not a game. So yeah, no, I'm gonna have some respect. You ain't got respect for anything but yourself? That's a different story. Terry, you obviously have respect for things other than yourself. Just to be clear. You do. And it's not only blatantly obvious from the language you use, but in the things you do. And I want to make sure that you know that I see it. And that is a big reason why, even though we disagree so much, I am more than willing to have you. I am more than happy to have you. Not only do you show how you feel, you make it clear. You speak it. And that's a big deal. That's honesty. And you
YouTube
know that.
offers help. Your problem, not mine. Perhaps you forgot what I say goes, and I walk on water.
Okay, Jesus. If you walk on water, motherfucker, I walk on air. Love you, buddy. I do. But in that situation, I can still relate to you. In that scenario, I can relate. And that's what makes this a thing. That's what makes the banter possible. And honestly, it's beautiful. It really is.
YouTube. Office help. I love your smile, Justin. Stay happy.
I will always try. And that is always an attempt in my life. No matter the situation I'm in. Some situations are a little bit easier. This is one that's a little bit easier. As much as maybe thought otherwise, it really is. I don't have a whole lot of outside stresses. The most I've got is this big white fluff ball down here on the floor next to me. That's just him being spiteful because he's a fucking Great Pyrenees. That shit. Oh fucking no. Shit, I'm more worried about you. Get the fingers right towards the camera there. And y'all who are watching my channel. I've got a pretty small circle that doesn't have too horribly much affected, too horribly bad. And unless it starts to get drastic, like some of the stuff that's supposedly going to be happening from the government. Supposedly. I'm saying that for a reason. When and if
YouTube.
or if
Office help. Life is too short. Smile and laugh while you can.
Exactly. The classic, the small things that make you happy. And that's why when you say, I need to get away from the West Coast, it's sucking the life out of me and whatnot. It's like, nah. That ain't shit. There's a lot more that would do that over the area I'm in. Trust me. I've been in some shitty ass areas. I know how to make the best of it. Even as someone who's single, I know how to make the best of it. And that's part of the reason why I've technically got so many women hitting me up. That's kind of a fucked up thing. All these men, oh, you've got to go hunting. You've got to be the alpha.
YouTube. Office help. Yes, it is.
You ain't got to do all that. You just got to be yourself. You got to figure out how to find your happy. Find your good place. You figure that out, women come to you. And as much as they've told me that over the years, I'm only finding that out for real these last fucking 4+ years. Where I've been finding my chill, finding my spot, my space. And yeah, no, that ain't no lie. That wasn't fucking fibbing. When you got 5 women trying to get your attention at the same time, that ain't no lie. Especially when you're me and have gone through the life where you're lucky to get one. Looking at you. Best tool I can say to the guys out there, listen to the ladies.
YouTube. Office help. I know for a fact that damp fog and shitty weather is sucking the energy and life out of you.
Damn fog and shitty weather is what stopped me from going and taking Boo to the beach day with Dad. Stopped me from being able to do that. I saved myself the pain and back pain. I'm not doing it. Dad did too. It was kind of an agreement in the family. It was just kind of like, no, we ain't doing that today. That's going to be pain. That's going to be a bad idea. Instead, we live at the moment. I'm a little bit inebriated. Have a pretty good time, I'm not gonna lie. I'm still worried about Jackson because he hasn't spoke up a little bit. But otherwise, doing pretty good. Once again, how I'm doing does not equate to how my friends do. And that matters to me. As odd as that may be, it matters to me. I may be crossfaded and kind of fucked up. And Jackson was saying he's lit. I am still worried about it. We'll make sure he's doing okay. I know how alcohol can be for people. Excuse me. Pardon me again. But it don't change the fact that I'm concerned about how he's doing. Doesn't matter how phosphated or lit I may be. That's kind of the fucked up thing a lot of people didn't get about me when I went to the bar. I was kind of the bar guy. If somebody wasn't doing too good, I was the one that was there. Was like, "Well, you all right?" Even working the club when I was sober most of the time, I was like, "You good? You all right? You need some help?" And it wasn't that demeaning. You need some help. It was that I care about you as a person. Needs some help, which I guess is a little bit rarer in security guards or bouncers. Don't care. My customers liked it. They liked coming to the club. They liked having a good time. They liked knowing they were safe. And that was my main thing. Was making sure they were comfortable and able to do what they was wanting to do. Yeah, I had to fudge rules a little bit. Oh well. I paid attention to laws and follow laws. When Metro tells like, hey, y'all want to drink in your vehicle? That's your own space. That's your personal property. You step outside that vehicle with those drinks, then I gotta do something. I hear that glass on the fucking ground or knocking together, I gotta address it. Drinking in your car? I can't do shit about that. Doesn't matter what your age is. If you in your vehicle, it ain't my business. That's your personal property, not mine. You ain't technically in business property. Technically, I can't do shit.
YouTube, office help. It's about time you start THN king about yourself.
I'm wrong. And I don't mean that in disrespect. Just be clear, it's usually not meant as a disrespectful comment. Thinking of myself, I have been. That's why I'm here. That's why I am streaming. That's why I'm getting myself out here and letting people see me for who I am. Not just hiding in the trailer. This ain't hiding. This is far
YouTube,
from hiding.
office help. Shut up.
No. No. I've taken too much time, learned too much psychology, and too much of the way people interact and think. If I'm going to do anything, this is a damn good fucking launching pad. I mean, for real. If I wouldn't go for any kind of political position, there's recorded history of how I am, how I see things, how I'm going to go about shit. If I'm going to be doing any kind of vocalist position for music, there's samples of my fucking vocals work. This is a lot more opportunity than just sitting here fucking streaming. This is an opportunity knocking that most people don't exactly see. And I'm aware of it. I'm well aware of it. I could find somebody who'd be willing to write the book of my biography book doing this. The possibilities doing this.
YouTube, office help,
so
then stop
great.
overthinking. Just do it, damn it.
But that's just it. Overthinking is partially doing it. Overthinking is making sure that you cover the bases to do so. And that's what I'm doing. Every morning I am doing a morning newscast. I am putting out there my political views, the way I would do shit, but I think it's just not right. This is not just a viewing platform. This is an opportunity for anyone who actually takes it. The internet has changed the world around us substantially. I mean, the number of examples, even shitty examples, like Haktua Girl. What? She became famous for a fucking sexual at sound. Come on! That's just once again, a very shitty example of a way somebody can make it somewhere doing this kind of stuff. This is an opportunity, even for those of us in my position.
YouTube, office help, BS, you have too much time on your hands.
Oh, I do have too much time on my hands. I will not argue that. You're not going to hear an argument from me on that one, period. I've got too much of a mind for the amount of time I have on my hands. It just takes the right people to fucking see me. So the best thing I can do is get myself out there. What's the easiest way to do that? The fucking internet! And I don't mean that as a snide remark, just to be clear. That's not a snide remark, it just really comes down to facts of the matter. And best way to get yourself seen on the internet? YouTube. Best way to get Google. Best way to get yourself seen via Google, YouTube. My friend, I have taken a lot of time and study into what I'm doing. There is definitely a method to this
YouTube,
madness.
office help, and your mind runs 1 million miles per hour.
That might be putting it a little lightly. I don't know. I would actually have to have comparisons of the neurotypical or average mind, which I do not. That's asking the average or typical mind to become 100% completely forthcoming, and that's not going to happen. If somebody is willing to do so, they are neurodivergent.
YouTube, office help, fuck the internet. Go meet people.
This is meeting people nowadays, my friend. And it accomplishes it with a lot less money spent. As odd as it may seem, times have changed that much. And I'm still not entirely sure of your age. But it doesn't matter. They may seem foreign to you. But for me, it's knowledge.
YouTube, office help. Well, I suppose that will be your excuse. Sad.
That's not an excuse, my friend. That's knowledge of the world. It's not what it used to be. It's really not. You were quite literally talking about limiting my exposure pool to my general area versus a worldwide exposure pool. Logically and logistically thinking,
YouTube, office help. I'm older than dirt, Justin.
you've said that many times, that doesn't mean a whole lot. The best I have is you're over 70, which is my basis for calling somebody old. At that, anytime before that point, I personally say somebody has no place in calling themselves old. Older than dirt, you have to be pushing 100. I'm just saying. For as active as you were saying you were, I have a little bit of trouble with saying that you're
YouTube, office help. I'm not suggesting any of that.
Then you have done a good job of unintentionally suggesting, my friend. But honestly, if you were not at least 70, you are not in my qualifications at all. Older, yes. Aging, sure. Old? No. You must be 70 to be considered old in my book. And
YouTube, office help, and FWI. I'm not anywhere near being 70.
let's see. You were saying mom and dad were young pups. Yes, I'm going to flick your shit about it now. So ballpark me. Whereabouts are you at age-wise? Help me figure out if I'm supposed to be picturing a gentleman who's fit enough to be going around the island making these repairs, or a mid-age gentleman who's going around making repairs. Let me rephrase that. Might not even be gentleman. Terry is a unisex name.
YouTube, office help, lizard toilet. Could you be perhaps a bit more respectful?
My friend, I am certainly being respected. If this is coming across as insulting, it's 100% my apologies. It is not meant to be insulting whatsoever. And I do mean that. Unlike the younger generations, I do not see old at 20s. I see old as someone who has actually spent some time and experienced life. 70 plus. This does not mean that you can't have experienced life at a younger age. It just means that you're less likely to have experienced everything in the same manner. as someone who has been through that much time. That's a matter of average, not a matter of personal spectrum. Just to be clear. I mean, if it isn't obvious, I've got a lot of that spectrum already before that age. I mean, that's still another 40 years away. So, just to be clear, you don't have to be old to have the understanding and knowledge of someone who is old. That's kind of why my username is what it is. It's kind of why I'm the mage guy. It's a multi-pronged pun at the fact that people think, shit, when I was 16, people was thinking I was 70 plus. That's why the name. It's symbolization. It's pun. It's no. I am not simple. I am not shallow by any means. I am rather deep. Yeah, I've got a lot of time. Got a lot of time to think. And I've kind of become a philosopher. And that's originally what made science be a thing. Let's be real. Someone who was taking the time to stop and think about shit. And think a little bit deeper. A lot of my thought is not surface level compared to what most people would say is surface level. I mean, some of the best examples would be some of the evaluations I've done.
YouTube, office help, oh no. You have no idea what I have experienced and rebounded. I am so close to ending this chat with you.
That's what I'm saying, though, Terry. That really is what I'm saying. Is I don't know. I don't know what you've experienced. I'm saying age and experience are not the same thing. And that's why I'm saying age or old is separate from wisdom or experience. I think you might be misunderstanding me a little bit here. You can gain experience well beyond your years. That's not unheard of. I know that kind of shit all too well, as you should well know already. I'm just being 100% with you. I'm not going to say that I know you know something or I don't know you know something.
YouTube, office help, they go hand in hand. Don't discount.
Goddamn YouTube lag. So I'd really like to know exactly what that comment was to. Just so I can understand. Oh, age and experience? No, they don't go hand in hand, dude. For real. They don't. You can experience well beyond your age. It's just a matter of how you learn. I learned lessons that my great-grandmother learned and told me about years before it was applicable. I'm using some of those lessons still today. That's why I say they're not the same. They don't go hand in hand. Experience can be gained without actually living it. This is something that has been misunderstood for some time. That's how come you can learn something from your elders without actually having to do it. That's kind of a fundamental of learning in life. It's a harder one for some people, don't get me wrong. Some people learn better from books, some from experience, some from just hearing the stories or seeing a video. My youngest brother, his easiest way for learning was watching a video about it. Me, I can take in reading it, hearing about it, or doing it pretty much equally. A little bit more experience for actually doing it, because, I mean, come on, that's hands-on. But otherwise, I can take the experience in pretty equally. And it's a bit different. It's like, well, that's part of the reason why I say
offers help. Yes, they do. It's the way you choose to learn from them.
But that's just it. Not everybody can learn from them equally. Some people learn better from hearing related stories from their elders. Some learn better from school books. Some from experience. I mean, for real, this is a tracked scientific, psychological scenario. This is not just me talking out my ass. Between myself and my little brother, we've actually sat here and talked about it because we've both kind of done the research on it. And he learned that videos was his best. Me, that's a weakness for me. That is my weakest form of learning, is seeing somebody do it. Actually being hands-on, so much better for me. From a book, still better than fucking seeing somebody do it. Him seeing somebody do it? Fuck, he's golden.
Offers help. Oh, shut up.
I ain't talking shit, dude. I'm not lying to you. This is legit science. And I'm not talking about one moderator. As much as I love that irony. And I do. I absolutely love the irony. There are so many other things that have scientific data and backing that many people just think aren't legit. And it's like, we've got the information right here. I mean, most of the time it's one of those, do you guys want me to put it into a video explaining it for you? Because, hell, I'm down for it. If it helps you understand, fuck yeah, I'm down for it. If I gotta be the next fucking Bill Nye, so fucking be it. I sure as fuck don't want to be. But god damn it, if that's what works, that's what helps, I'll fucking do it. I mean, you say I'm so intelligent. It's like, bro, if I'm intelligent, then why don't you take as much heed to what I say? And I don't mean that as an insult. It's just a legitimate question.
YouTube offers help. Resake is BS. It's how you absorb and choose use it. So I have to ask you, do you rely on books to make your goddamn points?
Oh no, that is a small fraction. I take those books and then I relate them to common life. I give examples in which people can understand. And that's part of the reason why I do conversate and banter as well as I do. That's what you've been experiencing the whole time. There's a translation of knowledge from books and stories of old. A lot of my physical experience, yeah, I give that out too. But it doesn't equate to as much as what I've learned as what I've actually sat there and taken the time to take in. And then see if it actually applies in real life. I'm not coming at you just out of fucking nowhere, not knowing what I'm talking about. And I mean that with the utmost respect. If I didn't have a clue what I was talking about, I wouldn't be talking about it. That's why you don't catch me talking about engines, mechanics. I don't have a fucking bloody clue. When it comes to plumbing, I don't have enough of a clue to know what I'm talking about. All I can do is guess. And when that happens, I say it. It's like, this is a guess, but... I don't know everything. I don't claim to know everything. I don't want to fucking know everything. Because the amount of fucking depressing and pissed off that would make me is ridiculous. This world is so fucked up and twisted, it's... I do news segments every fucking day just to fucking counteract all the fucking lies out there. Or at least attempt to, I should say. It's not books. It's a conglomerate of experience, be it my own or learned. Some of it hands-on, some of it from a distance. Taking all of it, every last little bit of it into fucking consideration. Because every last little bit matters, especially when you're hearing it from somebody else. A second-hand source. And I say it like that because, yes, I am trying to emphasize I know what it is. And I know the depth and detail of which that makes. You ask me if I know how intelligent I am. No, I don't. But I am shown every day that I am not like everybody else. And that's the closest I've got. So, what can I do? I can use that tool to fucking speak out. Put shit together for people, even if they're not putting it together themselves. Take the time to do the looking, to dig deeper than the surface. And that's really what I do here.
Offers help. You have a clue, but unfortunately I can't agree with your approach. You're so damn smart, Justin. You simply need to subject your personality with society.
Maybe you've got an old understanding of what society is, my friend. Society is changing / has changed. It's not what it once used to be. It's not as I'm trying to find the right words here. Give me a moment. not as narrow-minded as it once used to be.
YouTube, offers help. You said it before I could.
Society is not as narrow-minded as it used to be. It is now a lot broader and a lot more open-minded. And the outward image or appearance of society has not changed. It's not changed since before I was around. I was a twinkle in my daddy's eye. I'm not going to lie. The quote-unquote outputted image of this society has not changed, whereas society itself has multiple times. And that's the funny thing about society, and that's kind of why I kind of look funny at the whole, when people bring up society, it's like, which society are you referring to?
YouTube offers help. Someday, you need to pull yourself out of your comfort zone.
My brother, and I do mean that, this is pulling myself outside of my comfort zone. I am an autistic person who wears a mask outside of my comfort zone, outside of my space. I put on an act for people, so that way I know that there's not going to be any issues. Here, there is no act. This is 100% me. This is just short of raw, Mage. Or Justin, no matter how you want to refer to me. Honestly, Justin's a dead name. Mage is accurate. I mean, that's the English translation for the Japanese word Madoshi, so I can't say it's wrong. Hey, 1 second, I'll be right back.
YouTube offers help. Yes, you do. It's an act beyond who you really are.
I mean, quite literally, this is how you get out nowadays. This is how you get seen. Just the other day, I had one of the biggest people in streaming send me a direct message on Discord. That's not small beans. This person has over 7 million viewers. That's more than a quarter of the fucking country. Half. Well, no, not half. Just half. I mean, half would be about 10 million. But you get where I'm at. This is opportunity nowadays. This is how you get opportunity nowadays. This is how you put yourself out there and reach out. It's less about physically being out there and more about having a place to put yourself out there and get seen. And yeah, that's majorly different than it used to be. I am not going to fight with you on that. Not even close. You will definitely get an agreement. Things really have changed in the bigger picture of shit. And I don't mean that as disrespect. Like I said, I don't know your age. I don't know what generation you come from. I can only go on what you've given me. Which, and no offense meant, but 9 times out of 10, you come off as Boomer or Gen X. And that's not a disrespect meant. Honestly, I tend to like a lot of Gen Xers. So that would be pretty on par. I'm part of the nowhere generation.
YouTube. Office help. You go, Justin. Keep convincing yourself. UNIWLLL remain to agree to disagree.
My friend, it's not me I'm trying to convince. It's not me I need to attempt to convince. 100%. I've taken the time. I've done the studying. I've done the research. And the more I continue down this road, the more I continue to see that everything I'm doing is what it says it's to be. If that's not finding the right outlet,
YouTube. Office help.
What is?
BS.
If that's not finding the right help, what is? If that's not finding the right outlet, the right group, the right space, what is? I'm in a space where I'm my own boss, really. If I don't want to do something, I don't have to. If I don't want to go shopping, then I don't have to. If I don't want to stream, I don't have to. Yeah, I don't get that feeling of good hard day's work, which fucking sucks. I'm not gonna fucking play games about that. But otherwise, I have achieved something that
YouTube.
many haven't.
Office help. So you drank the Kool-Aid.
My friend, you drank the Kool-Aid many years ago, thinking that you have to be slave to somebody else just to get ahead and make it to where you're your own boss. And that's amusing. That's the pot calling kettle black, my friend. No, we're not making that comment. Fuck off. We have more respect than that. Ooh, fucking Zuko. Don't ask. Seriously, don't fucking ask. Dude's being a douche.
YouTube. Office help. You're an asshole.
Yeah, I am. And I can't argue it. But I'm an asshole where it matters. And I don't go past that point. And that's part of the reason why there's fucking comments that Zuko pops off with that I'm not going to fucking say. Because I've got a lot more fucking respect for you as a person. It doesn't fucking matter what your thought process may be. Doesn't matter if you're not caught up to times. It doesn't matter if you don't get how current day shit works. You're still fucking human. And you may have just left out the room, and you know what? I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I'm an asshole. I know. I won't deny it. But when I'm an asshole, it's an asshole because I care about you. Not because I want to be an asshole. Just for real. Doesn't matter who you are. I don't care how old somebody may actually be. I don't care what generation somebody came from. Color your skin, ethnic background doesn't fucking mean shit to me. You're your own person. Don't fall for the bullshit.
YouTube. Office help. Super chat 50 United States dollars.
Thank you, Office Help, Terry. Definitely caught me off guard with that one. Give me a dial-up tone. I'm processing.
YouTube. Office help. Shut up.
If I did, would you love me to say? And yes, call me a smartass for that one. I deserve it. Call me an asshole for that one. I deserve it. But especially in your case, if it wasn't for the fact that I do challenge your beliefs and try to be respectful about it, you wouldn't be. If I didn't try to have the respectful banter back and forth, you wouldn't be here. I know it. 100% respect for you on that matter. I mean, shit, I got a pretty good amount of respect for you, period. Doesn't matter how much we disagree.
YouTube. Office help. I wouldn't have anyone to spar with.
Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. Don't bloody lie to me. There's many people out there on YouTube and Twitch that you could find to spar with. Also, wouldn't be the same if I didn't call you out on your shit, now would it? Even if I'm more friendly about it than just being bullshit. Then again, it's a lot better for everybody doing it this way.
YouTube. Office help. You're still an asshole, but I think the world of you.
I wouldn't expect any less. Sorry, I need to make sure that happened. To be clear, I care about all y'all. That's not some bullshit or hyperbole or hyperbole. I care about how all y'all do. If one of y'all is having a bad day, yeah, it makes a difference. Y'all got a space to come talk about it. You got someone to listen. Not that I like saying this, but US me, baby, US me. You've got a place to vent / get advice. I don't charge you for it. I'm not ever going to charge you for it. It's really not my thing. And that's kind of why I've had to tell a few people. It's like, dude, I don't want to charge you for that. I'm not being your psychologist. I'm being your fucking friend. Yeah, I might have a little bit more fucking knowledge than the average Joe Buddy boy. But it's not like doctor's advice or anything. It's just a friend who fucking cares. And there is a little bit of a difference there. As I've told Jackson a few times, like, dude, I get it, but I'm not a doctor. All I can do is give you some advice. You're okay, boo-boo. You're okay. You're alright. Yeah, you're alright. Well, not quite like that, but there you go. All I can do is be
YouTube, office help. Is the clock running?
Considering I don't have an hourly rate, no. Or yes. That's kind of the thing. It's like, I'm not a psychologist. I am not licensed to do that shit. Will I give you advice from what I know? If you want it, sure. If you need it, yeah, I might be a little pushy about it. I might be an ass. I'm not gonna lie. If you need it. If I say you need it, I'm not gonna go. I might be an ass. I'm not gonna lie. But otherwise, no. It's like, I don't psychoanalyze everybody that comes into my chat. Matter of fact, I don't psychoanalyze anyone who comes into my chat. Unless you start acting up and acting a fool. And usually that's trolls. And it just helps me weed them out. People who are here with actual legitimate purpose and whatnot doesn't even fucking come into play. You don't trigger a flag for it. So it doesn't get engaged. I don't psychoanalyze you. I figure you out as you give it to me. Just to be real. I don't try to read deeper into it. Case in point, Terry, hence why I don't actually have an idea what your age is. I love it. I do. I very much do.
YouTube, office help. Ha. Good night, my friend. Yes, you are indeed an aspirin.
Good night. Sleep well, my friend. But as much as most narcissists like to be, if I offend you, you need it. No. Typically, I'm one of those, if I've offended you, what's going on your end. I don't see it as you've gained it. I'm questioning what's going on in your life. Let's see if this offense actually applies to you, number one. Number two, why? Why would it apply to you? And yeah, I might have to apologize. And you know what? So be it. I don't mind eating humble pie or eating crow, depending on how you want to say it. Shit. I have to get over being humble sometimes, such as the theme song, or intro song I now have. I had to get over my humble self to actually enjoy the song. It's actually a good song. I'm like, the sound is great and everything, but it's about me, and I don't like that it's about me, and I'm being put up there in the front of everything. That's 100%. That's not a lie. That's not bluff. That's not being fluffed up to being more than it is. That's 100% what it was. And for those of you who might not necessarily have the context, it's fan-made. It was made by a couple of my viewers. Me being me, I was put off. Not put off negative. Put off as in beside myself. Because like I've said before, this is not the way I view myself. I don't view myself as something to do. One way, shape, or form. Be it show do, fucking whatever. Yeah, I know I'm a badass. But I keep it to myself. I try not to let everybody know. Because I don't want to be viewed as just a badass. I want to be viewed for who I am. If that's part of it, okay, fine. That I'm okay with. But just a badass, no. No, please. Note me for who I am. And if some point that means that I have a big enough group that enjoys my shit, that I have a fucking mage signal, so fucking be it. As absolutely insane as I feel that might be. But you know what? If I got up into some place like fucking Residency, that would make sense. Honestly, it kind of fucking would. Didn't I have enough mind to be able to think forward like that? At the the minute or ever so slight possibility of it. And supposedly, that's not normal. Supposedly, having the observation skills to be able to see somebody warming their nectar collector with a fucking propane torch alongside the road as they're going down the road, passing by, is a bit out of the norm too. But yeah, I see that shit. I mean, to the extent, when I was at the motel, they were telling me to go up by the road and take my meds, the dab torch up there, and I'm just like, like this. And my fucking dad was there. It's like, I know it's legal. I know I'm private property and legally safe and everything, but there's all these people passing by. I would see this shit. Fucking torch and dab straw in hand. For real, it's like I would have seen this shit. I wasn't like less than 10 people in a row. Not even completely behind a fucking transformer box. Just like, wouldn't somebody notice this? Because to me, it seems very noticeable. Especially with the blue flame. No, Dad, just like, no. Am I just that fucking observant compared to normal people? They kind of look at each other like, yes. It's like, you've gotta be shitting me. Thank you. You don't realize why, but thank you. Nothing like being expertly adept to be a witness. Yay. Never mind the fact that I'm in the right place at the wrong time. Or wrong place at the right time. I've been the first responder to so many fucking accidents. It's stupid. By first responder, I mean witness. Quite literally stopping a big rig that was running over a fucking car because the driver of the car couldn't read English. And that's not a negative against the driver of the car. That's just a fucked up scenario. I mean, sure, it would have been better if she could have in the scenario, but it also would have been better if there was a Spanish version up there on the back of the truck. I mean, that's two-way street. For real, that's a two-way street. I don't care if Cop John Cobble had made our official language English. For one, did he specify American English? If so, which version of American English? No, please don't get me down that road. No me gusta, Señor Trump. Or Señor Musk. I'm sorry, Boo. I woke you. That's my fault. There's so many things that, if done right, could be great, but they have to be done right. This is the issue. Some of these things that have been taken in the past haven't been done with the right thought or outward reach. Crazy? Let me see if I can find some better wording for that. It's just some better communication about what each thing is. I guess would be a better way to put it. Another way to say that would be a phone that is more has more clarity or um, accountability. Basically, something set out where everyone could read and take to an understanding of it. No matter their education. Taquitos. Burp. But, yeah, like I was saying with Terry, I am an ass. I won't argue it. But if I'm going to be an ass, it's typically because it matters. It's not just because I feel like being an ass. Matter of fact, don't like being an ass. I don't exactly like calling people out either. Just to be real. But at the same time, I don't want anyone to go around believing some bullshit. Thinking that a lie is reality. Not being able to grasp the whole world. Because that's a fucked up place to be. It doesn't matter who you are, where you are, when you are. Do not be self-aware of the world around you. Sucks. That's why even though I may basically be a hermit, I don't close myself off from the outside world. It's a fucked up place to be. It's a place that leaves you paranoid and lonely. It's a place that constantly wants to fuck with you in the head. Wants to tell you that what you're thinking isn't quite right. So, again, I took a lot of time studying thinking. I figured out what a balance was. My balance is not going to be the same as everybody else's. Now, that doesn't mean it's dissimilar. To be clear, my balance is being able to do something I love and enjoy, while also getting by. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. When I was younger, one of my dreams was to go through life and live my life doing what I do, being me, gaming, streaming, and having a good time with people. Not by myself streaming, but actually communicating, interacting, and gaming with my viewers. I'm basically there. I mean, I don't mean that to um, make anybody think less or whatnot. I'm not exactly sure the words I'm looking for at the moment. I'm not trying to be braggy about that. I guess is a better way to put it. That's not something I'm trying to go, look at me, look at me. It's a comment of realization more than anything. It was back in November, I realized I'm technically living up to my childhood dream. I'm not quite there yet. Really getting close. And I'll be damned if it ain't getting closer. I mean, just in the last couple of weeks, I've had a viewer created intro song given to me, a contact by one of the biggest names in streaming, and given the information for their promoter. This has got to be like the 7th promoter I've talked to or been connected with. Not to mention a number of you that have started following the last several months. I mean, if I can't realize that I am basically in the beginning stages of living my childhood dream right now, I would not be able to realize it, period. And just as I expected in my dreams, I have y'all to thank. For just liking me for me. Not being overly judgmental or whatnot. Just enjoying your time. And that's what fucking way I wanted it. For real, that was the way I... And as my reading goes, that's what I wanted the whole time! And it's surreal. It is honestly madness. In older days, this is not something that would have been possible for somebody who just doesn't have fucking money 9 times out of 10. And to realize that I am actually achieving that goal, I am actually making that hurdle, that's fucking something else. You know that I am providing that space where people can hang out and be themselves and be comfortable. That feels fucking great. 100%. after everything I've been through, be able to buy the space, the safe space for everybody who wants to actually just follow the basic rules that there are, feels fucking awesome. You know, in the older days, you would have had to have had some money to do this. Open up some kind of a youth scenario or some kind of hangout spot. Did all kinds of fucking advertising and shit to get it going. Man, all I've done is sit here and stream and be myself. As of this point, all I've spent money on is equipment. I haven't spent money on advertisers. Yeah, I need to. Yeah, I plan to, but I haven't yet. This is 100% natural. This is not a channel that's been grown by any means by paid promotion in one way, flavor, shape, or form. This is a channel that's grown by existence and camaraderie. No, I can't say the goddamn word. Camaraderie. This has been a channel that's grown and advanced on individuality / community. Taking the difference and making the best of it. Finding similarities and linking people together. That's always been something I've been pretty good at, is making sure and setting up a community that can hang out together. That led to even some extremes that shouldn't have been, such as a few recent events. Had an old member of my gaming community / drift team come in and start spouting some two gender bullshit. Tried to sit down and talk to him about it, just refused to listen. I was like, okay, well then, have a nice day. One, I'm non-binary. I have several other members in the team / community that are non-binary. Never mind me. You're insulting them and being disrespectful to them. Not down for that. Not even close. Respect me, that's one thing. Disrespect the rest of the team? Fuck you, motherfucker. Have a nice day. I'm sorry, I said it wrong. The saying nowadays is, have a day. Now, if you're willing to sit there and actually listen, yeah, I'll try to tell you. I'll try to get you to understand. I'll try to communicate with you. I am not that closed off. Seems to be I have some kind of knack for that. So, might as well use it. Sometimes my on-spot metaphors are good. People understand them. Sometimes not so much. One of the issues of an overthinker. Yeah. Terry's not wrong. I do have too much time on my hands. They have too much time to think and understand shit. Which is a double-edged sword. Blade, or whatever you want to say. Dagger, knife. Because as you learn so much, you learn exactly how much it matters, and you tend to go, well, fuck, it's this. I mean, not everybody understands. Not everybody can see. It's not a matter of madness. It really is just a matter of understanding. It's not a matter of intellect. It's a matter of being able to communicate clearly between both parties. And even then, you're going to have a chance to disagree. I'm not going to be able to say that I feel necessarily disagreement good thing, but it's not necessarily a bad thing either. Depending on the scenario. There's disagreement on scientific facts, okay. Yeah, no, sorry, that's a bad thing. Then you can call me an ass for that if you like. Scientific fact will trump, no pun intended, almost everything, if not everything. Especially in my book. And before you start to go and say human behavior or psychology, psychology is part of science. Psychology is also the study of human behavior. So, next. Yeah. I'm not scared to talk truth to people. I don't care who you are. You could be Albert Einstein or Mahatma Gandhi or even Martin Luther King Jr. All of these figures I respect fairly highly. You could be Abraham Lincoln. I'd still speak truth to your ass. Because I don't see you as somebody special. I see you as an equal. You may be an equal that's gotten a lot of good shit done and earned your name. And I do mean earned it. But you are still an equal. You're still a man. You're still human. And that's what I mean by that. And that in and of itself is something that some people really, really, really seem to forget. When you want to come to me and say some human's a god or a demigod, I'm going to look at you and laugh. I mean, for real, I'm going to look at you and fucking laugh. Because there is no god or demigod that I should be able to take out with my own two hands. I have pretty good chance of taking out almost any human on this earth with my own two hands. So I doubt any of them's a god or demigod. I don't need a gun, I don't need a knife, I don't need no goddamn sword. Really don't even need this, but I mean that would at least be kind of helpful. And God is not someone you should be able to dispatch from this plane yourself. And that's kind of a basic scenario. I may offend a lot of people with that. And yo, sorry, but for real, if there's some kind of deity You should not be able to kill them with your own two hands. Even if you are using a gun or some kind of fucking tool. Never mind the bare hands. And trust me, if I can do it with my bare hands, you can too. Whether you know the knowledge or not. That's a different story. Just gonna be real. We as a creature or a species are very weak and fragile, yet resilient. And it's about finding that spot between that gets you what you want in that scenario typically. Mind you, I have no desire to give out advice for anyone trying to do something like that. For real. Don't do it. I don't care if it's yourself or somebody else, don't fucking do it. It's not worth it. No matter how you spin it. Removing a life from the planet is not worth it. Unless they actually need to be taken out for misery reasons. Even then, it's not something you should be proud of. Yeah, yeah. I'm starting to get worried about Jackson. Really. This way, life is too short to get wrapped up in all the bullshit. It's about finding your happiness in little shit. Not the easiest to do. I mean, it sounds very metaphorical, but it's not. Ugh. Mind you. Mind your own. Boy, mind your own. real boo-boo. That was a good boy. He hit the ground and the next time the ball bumped you. He's talking to the partially frozen. Blah, 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 blah. There we go. Whoop, hey. Where is Jackson? Jackson! Oh, yeah, homie. You doing all good? Real though. Kind of worried about you, homie. I heard from you. Broken down, hurt is love. She's getting low. Oh. Right. Long patrol. Hey, like now. Oh, 300,000. Let us ring you the one to please. Little Chris Phil Cup. I love these. Listen in. Laying the street, but bring the bed. Right, Raul, you're going to see I'm spying on you. Not what it says. Huh? You guessing. Fart. Come on to this. I mean, we could try to get down with some Stampede. Used by oh, they want to be music. Some they want to be you. Stampede Racing Royale. Okay. Everybody's looking for something. Fine. We got it. I hope Dex is doing all right. Really am getting a little bit concerned. Yes, I know how to play. Are you trying to say that this is my first time through again? Because it certainly is not. It's like my third or fourth. Yep, you are. Alright, fine. You're wrong, but fine. Oh, what the? Oh, little butthead. Second. Okay, not too bad. Well, it's got me as Dave, so it's not completely got me misunderstood. Moving power ups. Ah. Uh-oh. Got rid of it. Nice. Oh. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. 19. Still qualifying. May have been close, but I made it. He's not young. No, it was 20. So I just barely made it. Damn. That day. Damn it. 11. I didn't lose.
YouTube, Hinson Jackson, Justin.
There you is. How you doing, buddy? You alright?
YouTube, Hinson Jackson. I crashed out after those brews, LMAO.
Okay. As long as you're good, that's what I cared. Give me a second. We'll grab my taquitos out the oven. Yeah, not hearing from you. You got a little concern. It's like, you good? When the rain say yeah. He's like, really? You're gonna turn the damn heater back on? Yes, boo, I'm gonna turn the damn heater back on. Yeah, honestly, just glad to know you're alright. For real. It's like, I don't know how many brewskis you had, so I don't know shit.
Yo,
Alright. What's up? How you doing? Things that you said you do.
nothing much. What about you?
Kinda chilling. Ah! Freaking,
YouTube, Hinson Jackson, I'm hungry, bro.
can't say I blame you, waking up from that.
We're all hungry.
No, Jackson just woke up from a drinking nap. So he's legit food hungry. Otherwise, you're right. We gotta go take our hunger out on some rich motherfuckers. If people understand it and do so. That'd be awesome.
YouTube, Hinson Jackson, LMAO drinking nap. Legit food hungry for sure.
Hey, I ain't gonna fit about it. It's what it is. Unbelievable. You know, you moved yourself all the way over here. I don't care. Yeah, my taquitos are pretty fresh out the oven. They gotta wait for them to cool. Otherwise, I figured I'd play some Stampede Racing. There's something. In it below, it's too far.
YouTube, Hinson Jackson, where's Loki?
At my feet. I mean, quite literally. I move my left foot up and down and I'm petting him. He's quite literally got the garbage can at an angle.
YouTube, Hinson Jackson, lol yes.
Like I said, most time I don't keep him back there. It's because he wants to be there. I don't have a problem with him being here. Not at all. He gets a little pushy, I just gotta get a little push back. Either he gets the idea and moves over, or he throws the victim back to his room. For real. Not really two ways around that one. I want to eat you. You are so tempting. You're such a tease. Damn taquitos. You're too hot. I don't need to be reminded of my ex Spotify.
YouTube, Hinson Jackson. I'm going to get some taquitos, bro. BRB.
Roger. No driving. I'm kidding, because I know he got him earlier in the day and had him waiting. Dublin smells taquitos. Well, shit, I wasn't trying to ghost it.
YouTube, Hinson Jackson. I'm drunk.
I know. Like I said, I didn't know how many you had of what strength, so. I honestly am back from as close to drunk as I got. Had a conversation with Terry. Of which, once again, I am the ass. It's alright, though. I'm used to being the ass. I'm an ass when it matters. Otherwise, should be chill.
YouTube, Hinson Jackson. How's Terry?
He's gonna be doing alright. A little bit of yeehaw that way, but otherwise. I got my top hat. Yay. A little short. This is Stampede Royal Racing. I'm telling you all about. Free to play game. And it's cross-platform. That's how come you're seeing all these Steam emblems. Because they have cross-plat. I'm petting Loki with my foot and giving all this fur. It shouldn't find as bad as the horse does. You shed like a horse. You shed like a horse. Apparently he's still conscious about it. How do I know? That survivor score points on you. I'm a zombie. You infected Simon. 8. Not one. Qualified. You tease. Race mode. Hard flip highway. Oh, fuck yeah. Let's go. No one asked you, grumpy puppies. Damn, I missed it. It's okay, boo boo. You're doing good. You're being a good boy. Ah, I hit it. With me. Oh, that one didn't. Why are you telling me this? Let's go! What hit me? Pulling ninth in that bitch. Another game where you've got a full pass without having to. Well, no. They gave you the stuff to pay for it, and then, if I see correctly, you're able to earn it there. which always is a bonus in my book. It's a positive on the game. Oh. Oh well. I like that. They're hot, but I want to eat them. You're cheese. No. You know, I should restart the stream. I think I will. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to restart stream. Evening chill. And, I should put it in the game category. Oh. Alright. So I'm on this stream. I'll be right back in just a few moments. Step in the proper categories and in the in-game screen. Which will have me as a little thing down here. I'll be here. Pardon me. Where's Blackberry? Just aside, I'll be back in just a few minutes. Till then, this will make Keep chilling, everybody. Find your space.